as a result of awful decisions made in secret on the commercial side, I'm addressing the status of myself on with 1 foot on the land, 1 foot in the water. As you can see, this is a notarized document and it's been recorded on the face of the record, making it an official instrument of commerce. And it reads just like this. Affidavit of standing jurisdiction and status. Affidavit of status of freedom, flesh and blood man, born on the land of Kentucky, state, to wit, comes now affiant Donald Faulkner, being over the age of 21 years, competent to testify, being after first being duly sworn in conformity to the law to tell the truth to the facts stated herein, that I have first-hand knowledge of the facts herein stated and believe with a clear conscience these facts to be true to the best of my knowledge. Affiant, which is me, is one of the people of these United States of America, being a creation of God and a born child in one of the several states. Affiant is private, pertaining and belonging to oneself, not open to the public, set apart, belonging to oneself and not to the state, not open to the public. Affiant is living, breathing, sentient being on the land, a private natural person, and therefore not and cannot be any artificial person, and therefore is exempt from any and all identifications, treatments, and requirements pursuant to any codified law, statute, beneath the color thereof. Affiant does bring awareness that in the land called the United States of America, the power by virtue of any and all governments are of the people, by the people and for the people of the land, as government is a creature of the mind only, created by the people, moved by the people, and overseen by the people for the benefit of people as a whole. Affiant at all times claims all and waives none of his God-given inherent rights to life, liberty, property, and protection, secured and guaranteed rights pursuant to the 1776 Declaration of Independence and the 1789 Constitution for the United States of America, as identified in the preamble and ratified in 1791, with the Articles and Amendments. Affiant does herein and hereinafter bring awareness pursuant to the Constitution for the United States of America, as identified in the preamble, ratified in 1791, with the Articles and the Amendments. Article 6, Paragraph 2, quote, the Constitution and the laws of the United States, which shall be made in pursuance thereof, and all treaties made under the authority of the United States shall be in the supreme law of the land, and the judges in every state shall be bound thereby. Anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary, notwithstanding, end quote. Affiant does herein bring awareness that my lawful compliance to the referenced Constitution, any of the people, while functioning in any public capacity, is granted as a writ of execution for the trust of the people. That is granted and limited, delegated by the virtue and power of, by, and for the people, with specific duties delineated in conformity thereof, shall only do so pursuant to a lawfully designed, sworn, and subscribed oath of office, and all bonds required thereof, as a woman or man's word is his and her bond. Affiant does herein bring awareness that the alone authorized power of the court is found in the Constitution to hear matters of the people. Is found to be an Article 3, Section 2 court that operates by the rules of the common law. Whereas all officers of the court abide by their sworn oaths of office, and oath of office to support and defend the rights of the people as a whole. The people are heard in a trial by jury and in conformity with due process of law. Affiant does herein bring in awareness, pursuant to the Constitution, that it is the supreme law of the land and the God-given right secured by and guaranteed by the 1776 Declaration of Independence and its Constitution. It is established to ensure that the dominion granted by God to all people on this land shall endure and endure forever, and that this people on this land be free from any and all slavery, indentured tyranny, and subversion beneath the color of any codified law, statute, code, policy, procedure, any other type of design that corrupt humans' mind may create. Affiant does bring in awareness herein that pursuant to this Constitution and law of the land, affiant cannot be compelled, manipulated, extorted, tricked, threatened, placed under duress, or coerced beneath any color of law by any natural person who individually or in any capacity as or beneath any individual status, corporate, artificial person, departmental subdivision, corporate entity, or any officer thereof, or party into waiving any of his inherent right to life, liberty, property, and protection, or to be compelled to act in contradiction thereof, or to act in opposite of the moral conscience and dominion granted by God to affiant. Nor can affiant be deprived of any of these rights, privileges, and immunities, except by lawful process in accordance with the law of the land. Any artificial person in whatever capacity, if by doing so does cause injury to said affiant, and therefore committing numerous crimes compulsory to lawful punishment stemming from the transgressions thereof, shall be held liable, with or without a tribunal, to pay affiant's creative energy defense fees in the amount of $1 per minute, up to $1,440 a day, from the first day of transgression up to the day redemption with full remedy has been made. Any tort damages either filed or not filed in a tribunal, the transgressors shall be held fully liable to pay in separate fashion. Affiant does bring awareness, recognizes the omission from the group We the People, as stated in the preamble of the original Charter 1791 Constitution and the 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution, which is its ratification is in question. But the preamble does herein identify we the people, which is all of the people, and does herein sustain cessation of that group as mentioned at all times in the United States Constitution and all of the amendments comprising the Bill of Rights. And that is autographed by me and recorded on the face of the record as an notarized affidavit. And this exempts me from all of these hate law provisions done in secret, all of the Israeli loyalty laws, all of the criminal behavior being done in secret by the corporate portion of the corporation pretending a government. The United States of America is a corporation and is operating under the United States Code, which is a corporate charter, and decisions are made in secret under that charter. I'm not a part of that. As this official instrument of commerce proves beyond a shadow of a doubt